Hello, my name is Connor Voris, and this is my current events notes presentation. I decided to do my current event presentation on the Nike deals that have just been signed for NIL. On October 10th, Bronny James, Caitlin Clark, Haley Jones, DJ Wagner, and Juju Watkins, all five of them decided to sign with Nike. They signed NIL deals that can be worth up to millions and billions. As we know, Bronny James, he is the son of LeBron James. LeBron James' backstory: LeBron James was a high school senior when he signed his lifetime deal with Nike in 2015. That was worth up to $1 billion. Bronny James is currently a high school senior at Sierra Canyon with high upsides and a high upside because one, his ability, two, because of his name, because he has James in the last name. And he is getting recruited by all these top schools. Currently doesn't have a commitment, but is being recruited heavy. In 2021, athletes were now given the ability to sign deals that can be paid off their name, image, and likeness. NIL has become a huge thing where big name athletes can decide to make money off their name. That's why in 2023 they are incorporating an NCAA video game that makes it where, since NIL, you can make money off your name, that you can put money into the game, your name in the game, and you get money off that. NIL, it applies to all members of NCAA, and it even applies to high schoolers. There are high school footballers, basketballers, high school athletes nowadays that are currently making money off their name. Like, imagine being a 17-year-old kid, being a top athlete at your school, and you're getting recruited by all these brand deals to make money, to have you be sponsored by them and to make money off, get the name. There states like California and New Jersey just permitted it, and they're not really allowing it much. But yeah, as I stated, Bronny James is currently uncommitted, but is ranked the number 21st in his class. Miss Watkins is the number 2 women's basketball player in the class of 2023. Also uncommitted. She's making money off her name, especially since he'll go to a big Power 5 women's school, like possibly like UConn, Oregon, stuff like that. She made money off her name there. Wagner is also a number 2 recruit in his class, in the class of 2023. Also uncommitted, can make money off his name, getting offers from like big name schools like Duke and UNC. Clark is currently the first college student that actually is on this presentation. He is currently a point guard at Iowa and is a freshman. He now a sophomore, just got named to the Big Ten Player of the Year, and he was a first-team All-American. He's making big money off his name now since Nike is sponsoring him, especially since he won the big prestige Big Ten Player of the Year. Nike saw it, and Nike now is sponsoring him. Jones is also a senior point guard at Stanford. Her prestigious Allocades, she won they reached the Final Four and won the national championship in 2021. Another thing I learned from the presentation and the current event thing was that the Sherman Antitrust Act outlaws contracts that reinstates the trade. It made it where the act decided to make it feasible to let athletes make the money off their name. For example, when I decided to research a little more, I knew most about this because obviously Travis Hunter, big name, biggest, was the 2022 number 1 athlete in the nation, and is now obviously made the big flip from when he went from committed to Florida State early, like junior year, and then signing day decided to shock the whole world by going to play under Deion Sanders at Jackson State. Obviously, the decision was not something that I would be against because obviously they play the same position. He's been looked at with many deals, obviously because of his name, where he came from, how big an athlete is, and on September 15, 2022, he just signed an NIL deal with the Michael Strahan brand. If you don't know Michael Strahan was a Super Bowl winning defensive end for the New York Giants, Hall of Famer. Strahan's and he's now a Fox Sports Analysis, big Hall of Famer. And with Travis Hunter, with the NIL, Travis Hunter is currently learning firsthand from Strahan by joining the brand as its first ambassador. And a partnership made possible by the NCAA NIL policy. It adopted in 2021, allowing athletes to, obviously, as I stated, making money off their name. And Travis Hunter's using that to his advantage because he also has sponsorships, but it's his first brand, being the ambassador of. He's going to be the face of the Michael Strahan brand, obviously as being the ambassador, and some of the biggest athletes in college football have already secured some major deals, like Bryce Young. I believe he's with Dr. Pepper, if I'm seeing correctly. He's getting his name off there because he's always in the commercials. Obviously Nissan with the Heisman House because he won the Heisman. The Heisman House is another thing that all these athletes are, Nissan's sponsoring them because obviously they won the Heisman and all that stuff. The NIL landscape is still expanding as laws are being ironed and within states and universities, although college athletes are discovering how they can earn NIL deals and take advantage of the deals so they can make money. So I feel like college athletes should be paid. They're getting free scholarships, but why not get paid? Because they got to learn how to. I say it's also a learning experience. If they get paid now, say they make it to the pros, how they're going to handle their money. And that is what I learned about the NIL deal with Nike with signing all those young athletes. Thank you.